Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to RadioSilentPlay.com. I am your moderator for today on June 7th, 2015. Let me start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before trading any stock or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. So I'm going to go over a couple of stocks here. I'm going to start off with the OTCs for that week ending on June 5th, 2015. Okay, I'm starting off with ticker symbol SNXG, Sunex Energy. This was a stock that was sent out on the OTC weekly watch list for last week Sunday, and it actually pulled back lower than expected. It actually triggered and pulled back, kissed that 0.0011 level on June 1st. Okay, that gave us an opportunity to enter from 11 to 14 buy zones. Okay, this setup was given out and triggered on that big sell-off, which was unexpected, but it still gave us an opportunity to enter as low as 11, 12, 13, even 14, which was the previous 52-week low. With that said, the stock ended up rallying, hit that 0.0021 level, but could not close above that. Since then, we have been consolidating at this bottom, and if you notice here, the SNXG had a beautiful close at 22. So let me just update this chart. We actually closed above that pivot high of 21, and the stock rallied. And if you notice here, we closed at 22 at the high of the day. What I'm looking for into next week is a potential close above this 26 level, which is that 21-day moving average. If we do happen to close above that 21, okay, or that 21-day moving average at 0.0026, I do expect this to test 0.004 to 0.006 range. Even potentially test this 0.012 level here at that 100-day moving average. So I do feel there is a potential here to move much higher. You have a path to least resistance once you get above this level. Okay, so watch that rounded bottom here. The stock is extremely oversold. So even if you weren't able to enter this stock, still at a buy zone here in this box pattern. Okay, what we're noticing is that the stock has never closed below this 14 level. So that 14 level is a master support there. Okay, so if you want to look to purchase this stock, look for that 14 level or move pullback, any pullback down to that 14, 15, 16, 17. If you want to, adjust your parameters, you can. Okay, so that's the SNXG. Still oversold conditions. PTOP just has been what you call an ATM. This stock given out, it triggered at 0.001, then rallied, hit a high of this 17 level, pulled back, tested at 0.00, that 0009 level. Then we rallied, okay, hit that 0.002 level, and then pulled back again on news, hit a low of that 12 range, and then hit a high of 0.0031. Closing in at 0.0018. Okay, this is the weekly chart here that I'm posting. Let me just show you guys the PTOP weekly chart. I just wanted you guys to see the pretty much the difference that, or the trades that we're able to. RSP could have traded this a couple of times. So just a great move here on the PTOP. This is the daily chart. Okay, I do feel that this stock is in a potential move, potential bullish flag pattern here. It did announce news, and like I said, this level held here quite well. You had that pullback here, gave an opportunity to enter as low as that 0.001. Then we rallied. Okay, we hit a high of 14, pulled back, gave us an opportunity to enter here at the lows of the day at 11, hit a high of 20, then pulled back. Okay, all the way back down to that 10 level, and it seems like that's the sweet spot, because then we hit a high of 0.0031, and then we pulled back, and now we're posting in higher lows. So I do think that this stock is potentially setting up what you call a bullish flag consolidation pattern. So watch any support here. I'm noticing this 0.001, that 0.001213 level for good support. So I do feel that this stock has that potential to kind of break out. If you do break out, just watch this range right here. I think this stock can eventually test this 0.004 to 0.006 level. So the PTOP is announcing news. They released some filings, and it just trades quite thin on the level 2. Now moving on to the AURI, we traded this from back when it was 0.001 range, and then actually hit a high of 0.0104. Then we talked about that pullback down to that 0.003 range. It actually kissed it, hit that 0.003, and then we saw a nice rally at a 0.0061 level, and the stock ended up closing here at 0.0048. So just a beautiful inside flag pattern now. I think that this stock has a potential to continue. You're seeing this level here hold. Okay, what you want to see is for this stock to kind of hold that support here at that 0.003 level. If it does, look for that pivot break at 0.006. If it does break that 0.006 level, could test that 0.008 to that 0.012 level. So just keep an eye on the AURI. They keep on announcing news. They have, I think, a 60 million float, and it's locked. So you know, their traders are still accumulating shares there. The IFXY, we talked about that bottom. That 0007 was kissed. Then the stock rallied, okay, and it held that probability trade. We said we liked that range. Since then, the stock hit a high of 0.002, okay, for 100%. Now it's pulling back. Still, watch that consolidation here. If you can get some consolidation here, maybe a bullish flag pattern, I do think that this stock can test that 0.003. What I would do now is just keep a stop close below that 13 level. If it closes below 13 on 2 consecutive closes, it'll probably test that bottom again. But what you want to see is a little bit of consolidation here on a flag pattern setup. Okay, the IFXY still has news pending on a hemp facility, so you can see updates anytime soon. Next one, just a beautiful trade, was a VGTL. We talked about this pivot break here, and it broke. Since then, it accumulated here in that 0.002 range, and since then we've seen a nice little breakout here to that 0.0064. So the potential was hit. Now what we want to see is this stock kind of consolidate. I think any pullback down to this 0.0027 to 0.0032 will be a nice opportunity. So watch that 27, okay, to that 35 range. That's your 21 and 8-day moving average. I think that'll be a nice little pullback there on the VGTL. The QEDN, we talked about that QEDN when it kissed that 0.001 level, triggered, kissed that 0007, and then rallied, you know, for a beautiful move. And it hit that high at 0.0034. Then we talked about that probability trade for that repeat entry. It gave us an opportunity to re-enter at 12. Okay, hit that 0.001 level, and since then we hit that high of 0.0022. Now the stock closed at 13, back at that buy zone. So just watch that probability trade again. Okay, they did announce news, and they continue to keep on updating their members. Now, it is a summertime. It is a summer slowdown. There's a lot of traders that want to squeak out 20, 30, 40, 50% profits. So I think that's the problem. You know, it's the same thing that's happened with the PTOP. The stock rallied, then pulled back. Okay, so this is what the market, the summer market, has brought us. Same thing with SLNN. That stock rallied. Okay, we were looking for that bounce, and it actually gave us a bounce. Hit a low of 0.002, then it rallied, hit a high of 0.004 for 100%. Then we talked about that 50% retrace when it broke that support, gave an opportunity to enter as low as 11, and since then we rallied and we hit a high of 0.002. Now the stock is at 15. So watch that consolidation at bottom. Watch that rounded bottom as well for the SLNN. Again, a lot of traders want to take some profits off the table, so this is what the market is bringing you. WSGI, we talked about that W pattern, also that Elliott wave theory. You know, you got wave 1, you got wave 2, and now you see a nice little volume here. This is a weekly chart. I do feel this stock has much more upside potential. It is holding the W pattern. I do think that this stock will test that 0.005 to 75 level. Okay, just a great move. Closed at near the high of the week at 15. Still gave us an opportunity to enter as low as 10, and it hit that high of 17 for a 60% move. Closed at 15. So there are buyers here. There is a strong bid there at 10, 11 levels. So just keep that probability level if you're not in the stock. Just a great move here on the WSGI. I think that this stock has potential. Okay, I'm going to move on to the small caps. DARA, D-A-R-A, ticker symbol D-A-R-A. Triggered 75 cents to 76 cents on June 2nd. Gave a beautiful move up here. Hit a high of $1. $1.05, past our potential profit range, and hit a high of $1.06. Since then, it's pulled back. Okay, watch any pullback down to this 85 level, 83 level for a pullback. Okay, just a great move. The DXM, that actually triggered here at 83.85 cents. We hit a high of $1.30. Okay, potential target $1.40 wasn't hit exactly, but it hit that high at 130. Now it's right back down to these buy levels. So just keep an eye on the DARA. You're seeing a little bit of a inside flag pattern here. You want to see higher lows, so watch that 70 entry in case it pulls back for a kiss. ACRX, okay, we talked about this stock entering here from $3 to $3.10. It actually triggered from $3.07 to $3.10 on May 19th, and since then we've rallied. We hit a high of $4.39. Just a great move for the ACRX. Now watch any pullback down to that $3.80 range for a re-entry. Next stock is NETE. Okay, this was a stock that kissed that 53 level for a starter, 53 to 55. Then we hit a high of 72 cents. We closed at 60 cents, but it's still showing that you got good massive support here. You know, it is in a downward trend, but at the same time, this stock hit and kissed that the bottom of that downward trend line, and we actually saw a nice trade to 72 cents, which was our target one was hit. So traders took some nice profits off of that. Next stock is STEM. Okay, STEM actually triggered here at 64 and 65 cents. Okay, that was on May 27, 2015. Then we rallied. We hit a high of 77 cents. Since then, we've closed near the high of the day, above that 8-day moving average at 68 cents. So watch that 65, 68 cents for a re-entry if it does pull back. Just a great move. I do think that the stock may test that 90 level. So I think we have upside here on the STEM. CDTI was just a beautiful bullish inside flag pattern. I was talking about this mini bull flag here. Gave an opportunity to enter at $1.90. Held that moving average support there when it was at $1.90. This trend line just hit perfectly. Since then, we hit a high of $3.38. Just a great move. Now it's pulling back. Hit a low of $2.12 for that re-entry at that 21 and 8-day moving average, and closed at $2.20. So it has been a tradable stock. Okay, so that's about it. I'm gonna go over. I'm not gonna go over too many options. Okay, if you notice here, the SPY, a lot of volatility in the markets. We did close near the low of the day at 209.77. It gave us an opportunity to scalp. It actually did trigger our long calls. We actually got a stop close below 208 on 2 consecutive times. But overall, you know, it just gave a lot of scalping opportunities this week. For GLD, we gave a nice little setup here on the GLD. We talked about getting in at 114, and then since then, gold kind of collapsed, kind of tested that bottom level here. So just a great move on the GLD. Okay, we scalped it down to that 113.30 to 112.40. We actually hit targets. So that's pretty much it for the big boards. We had NVDA, which gave us a little bit of a fake out breakout. Okay, and but it still held, and it actually closed for the week green. So this has been a little weird of a stock, but it did give us that fake out breakout, came all the way back down to that 21.79 low, and then closed strong above that 22 level. So it was a little tough stock to trade, but you know, it did give us some opportunity. You know, so you know, this is something that we have to expect in the markets, especially when you're seeing a little bit of low volume. So into next week, we're gonna have a couple of setups. I'm gonna have the weekly watch list as well. So thank you, everyone, and I'll see you during the trading week. Take care, everyone.